Hi, I'm so sorry, but I think that was a very racist comment.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, great. I said you dropped your coronavirus.
So I don't know what the background of this story is, but this was two Asian women and a white guy fighting in a parking lot, and at some point he tells them that they had dropped their coronavirus when he needs to be worried about dropping his cholesterol. And then to add insult to injury, it looks like he's driving a Toyota Camry. The gall. And yes, I know Toyotas are Japanese cars, but some of their parts are made in China. Bloop. And this is just one of many incidents that I've seen floating around online of Asian people being attacked. I don't know exactly where I want to go with this video. I really just want to open up some dialogue and have some conversation about why is it okay that racism and prejudice and xenophobia towards Asians is seen as a soft prejudice? In other words, it's not that big of a deal and everybody's just cracking jokes left and right. You know what? I shouldn't say everyone is cracking jokes. That's not true. Not everyone is cracking jokes. Some people have taken it so far that they have sprayed Febreze in people's faces. Some woman got attacked on the train by some deranged fool. I don't know what that was about, but she was wearing a mask and he came after her. There's also a video where an elderly Asian man is walking through a neighborhood and he's being attacked by a group of guys. I don't know if that one was proven to be related to the coronavirus, but either way, I mean, it kind of doesn't even matter. It's just like the general sentiment that people have around this virus and it being associated with Asians. I think it's caused people to lose their effing minds. And the hysteria has opened up the floodgates and given people the leeway to do and say as they please to these Asian people, to attack them and call them out of their names and just say really horrible things. I've seen people talking about how dirty they are and they don't have any hygiene and that they're just basically a disgusting group of people. And I think that is really crazy that you can say that about a whole entire group. Like, Asia is a continent. Like, do you know how many people that is? But you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when there was that Ebola outbreak, but we ain't gonna get into all that today. Go ahead and take a look at some of the clips that have been circulating on the internet, and then we'll come back and have some discussion.
So, tell him to move! Because he's standing right fucking next to me. I don't want him under me. Tell him to move! Tell him to move. Move. Nice. You're find you. Move.
Why is that? Why is that? Why can't I sit next to you?
You better move.
Why can't I sit next to you? Why can't I sit next to you?
You better move. You better move.
Has ever came from China, homie. Everything comes from China. It's disgusting. These Chinese people trying to ruin us. So I'm bringing this and I'm bringing everything that they bring to our country.
I don't want your coronavirus in my country.
Jonathan Mock is a student from Singapore studying in London. He told the BBC he was walking down the street last week when 4 people attacked him.
That first video, the guy must have just been watching My Big Fat Greek Wedding. He thought he had a bottle of Windex. And then that fool on the bus or the train or whatever it was, he clearly was just looking for an audience and he got one too. And what's funny is no one stood up and said one word about him going on this rant. They're all just sitting there like, yep, this MAGA country. And these are just a handful of the incidents I found online. Also, YouTuber Michelle Phan, she has been attacked. People told her to stop eating bats. She's not even from China. I believe she's actually of Vietnamese descent. Rapper 50 Cent said something to the extent of, Trump, if you send these mother effers back to China, we'll forget about the impeachment. The rapper Cash Doll, she was in trouble, I think last month, because she posted a meme that the other Disney princesses need to protect themselves from Mulan. So it's just gone on and on and on, unchecked. I read an article the other day that said that Asians are seen as less likely to respond to physical attacks and verbal abuse. I also read an open letter that was penned by an Asian woman where she talks about her disappointment in white people and how she thought that racism was over. Well, here's your wake-up call. I noticed that even though these attacks are making the news, I'm not seeing a lot of outrage behind it. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing actually people cheering on the attacks and saying that Asian people are so racist towards other groups that who cares about them? Let them handle their own problems. And to an extent, I do agree with that. I do think that Asian people need to come together. They need to band together and really start making some noise. Take a page out of our book. But I just want to end this by saying that I feel really bad for all the people that have been attacked. I think wrong is wrong no matter who you are and what you look like. I'm hoping that, some Asian people will see this video because I really want to know what their thoughts are as far as the way really the world is treating this situation towards them. And I also hope that, I want to see some other people's opinions, people from other groups, and how we feel towards what's happening to Asian people, because it could easily, actually it already does happen to us. Never mind. But for real, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, please. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, the whole nine, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to check out my other videos. I recently did one on Tevin Campbell and what happened to his career. Bye.